He was more than a boxer. He was a voice, a fighter, a symbol of courage and belief. From the streets of Louisville, Kentucky, to the rings of the world, he fought not only opponents, but injustice, fear, and doubt. He proved that greatness isn't just about winning titles. It's about standing for what is right, even when the world stands against you. This is the story of a man who moved like the wind, spoke like a poet, and inspired generations to rise above limits. This is the journey of the one and only Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was born as Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky. He came from a working-class family. His father painted signs and billboards. His mother worked as a household helper. Life wasn't easy. They faced racism and poverty. But young Cassius had a strong heart. One day when his bicycle was stolen, he ran to a police officer in anger. That officer, Joe E. Martin, told him to learn boxing first before taking revenge. That moment changed his destiny forever. Under Joe Martin's guidance, Ali started training at the local gym. He was fast, fearless, and determined. Even as a teenager, he would say, "I'm going to be the greatest." Every punch he threw carried the hunger to rise above his circumstances. This was the birth of a dream, the making of a champion. Ali's dedication soon brought success. In 1960, he represented the USA at the Rome Olympics and won the gold medal in the light heavyweight category. At just 18, he became a national hero. But what made him special was not just his skill, it was his smile, his words, his confidence that captured the world's attention. After the Olympics, he turned professional. His early fights showed his unique style, quick footwork, sharp jabs, and unmatched confidence. He wasn't just fighting, he was performing. He talked, he teased, he predicted the round he'd win, and most of the time, he was right. Boxing had never seen someone like him before. In 1964, Ali faced the unbeatable Sonny Liston. Everyone said Ali had no chance, but he proved them wrong. He danced, he dodged, he dazzled, and Liston didn't come out for round 7. At just 22 years old, Cassius Clay became the world heavyweight champion, the youngest ever at that time. Right after the fight, he shouted to the world, "I am the greatest." After the victory, he announced that he had embraced Islam and changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, meaning worthy of praise.
Oh, Muhammad Ali now.
That's the name given to me by my leading teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's my original name. That's a black man name. Cassius Clay was my slave name. I'm no longer a slave.
What does it mean?
Muhammad means worthy of all praises, and Ali means most high.
This was more than a name change. It was his declaration of faith, identity, and independence. He said, "Cassius Clay was a slave name. I am Muhammad Ali, a free man." It was a bold step that divided opinions, but Ali stood firm. In 1967, Ali made one of the bravest decisions of his life. When the US government drafted him for the Vietnam War, he refused. He said, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." Because of this stand, his boxing license was revoked, his title was stripped, and he was banned from boxing for 3 years. But he didn't regret it. He said, "If my belief makes me lose everything, then I am still free." He became a symbol of peace, justice, and moral courage. Those 3 years were hard. No fights, no income, no fame. But Ali never gave up. In 1970, his license was restored, and he returned to the ring. His comeback fights proved that he hadn't lost his fire. He became stronger, wiser, and more determined. The true champion was back. Ali's rivalries defined an era. Joe Frazier, 3 unforgettable battles, including the Fight of the Century and Thriller in Manila. George Foreman, the legendary Rumble in the Jungle in 1974, where Ali shocked the world by knocking out the unbeatable Foreman. Ken Norton, another warrior who tested Ali's strength. Every fight told a story of courage, strategy, and willpower. Ali wasn't just strong, he was smart. His style was poetic, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He moved with grace, talked with confidence, and fought with intelligence. He used rhythm, timing, and words to break his opponents mentally before he beat them physically. "56 wins, 37 knockouts, only 5 losses. 3-time world heavyweight champion. Olympic gold medalist. Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Century. BBC Sports Personality of the Century." Ali was more than a record. He was an emotion that united the world. Ali was loud, funny, confident, and full of life. He wrote poems, made jokes, and inspired millions. He said, "I am the greatest. Don't count the days, make the days count. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." His words still echo everywhere, in classrooms, gyms, and hearts. Ali's boldness came with a price. His ties to the Nation of Islam, his strong views on race and politics, and his refusal to fight in the war made him a controversial figure, but he never changed to please others. He believed that truth was more important than popularity. Ali gave power to the powerless. He stood for black pride, civil rights, and freedom. He showed that an athlete could be more than entertainment. He could be a voice for justice. He became a global symbol of courage and human dignity. Outside the ring, Ali became a man of peace. He traveled the world helping children, refugees, and those in need. He supported organizations for education, hunger relief, and human rights. He said, "Helping people is what makes me truly rich." In the 1980s, Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a condition that slowly weakened his body, but never his spirit. Even as his speech became slow and his hands shook, his eyes still shone with hope. He once said, "God gave me this illness to remind me I'm not the greatest. He is." Ali married 4 times and had 9 children. His wife Lonnie Ali stood by him until the end. His daughter Layla Ali followed in his footsteps, becoming a world-class boxer. Family gave him peace and strength when the world outside was loud. Ali retired from boxing in 1981, but his influence never stopped. In 1996, he lit the Olympic torch in Atlanta, a moment that made millions cry. Even with trembling hands, he stood tall, a symbol of bravery and unity. He continued to travel and speak for peace until his health declined. Muhammad Ali changed the meaning of greatness. He inspired athletes like Mike Tyson, LeBron James, and countless others. He proved that strength is not in muscles, but in morals. His story continues to inspire people to believe in themselves and to fight for what is right. He loved magic tricks and used to entertain kids with them. He recorded spoken word albums before rap became popular. He even starred in films and appeared on talk shows to spread positivity. He was once offered a role in Superman 2. The man truly did it all. On June 3, 2016, the world lost its champion. Muhammad Ali passed away at the age of 74. His funeral was attended by leaders, athletes, and millions of fans across the globe. The world cried, but his spirit still lived. In every person who dares to dream big and stand tall. Muhammad Ali wasn't just the greatest in boxing. He was the greatest in humanity. He taught us that real strength comes from faith, love, and courage. He fought battles in the ring, but his biggest victory was against hate, fear, and doubt. His life reminds us, don't count the days. Make the days count.